and welcome back to my channel. My name is Deja, also known as the Healed Scholar. I'm a PhD student at Indiana University studying higher education. I am so happy to be back filming because y'all, we got a lot to talk about today. So cuddle up, get cozy, and let's dive straight in. Okay, y'all, so where have I been? I know I have not posted a video in about 6 to 8 months. So y'all are probably like, where is this girl at? I just started watching her videos and she just went ghost. I know I was indeed Casper in the flesh, but y'all, 2024 was such a rough year for me. I mean, the fact that I even survived is truly just a miracle, and I'm blessed that God has just held on to me and has kept me sane while moving through such a difficult time in my life. So I'm going to jump in to tell you kind of what happened, what are my plans moving forward, and how I plan to approach vlogging and then filming the rest of my graduate school journey. Okay, so for those that don't know, I am in my 4th and final year of my PhD program here at Indiana University, Bloomington, studying higher ed. So my 3rd year was really most of 2024, and then my 4th year was kind of just the fall semester. So my 3rd year was honestly my hardest year because that is when you do a lot of the heavy lifting and when you are transitioning to be a actual PhD candidate. So what does that mean? So being a candidate is just basically when you have passed your qualifying exams and really all you have left is just to write your dissertation. And for those that don't know what that is basically a large document that could be 5 or 6 chapters or either 3 articles that where you just essentially do original research, that you review literature, conduct a study, and you just write it up. So anyway, in that time, I was working on my qualifying exam starting 2024. So I was like, okay, this is great, fine. And everyone talks about qualifying exams as if they are so easy and so simple and not to worry. But y'all, I worried. I mean, it's just what it is. I went into a little panic and it was a lot to deal with. Okay, so while my advisors were reading over my exams, I was actually on a cruise. I was in Australia and also New Zealand. So I really wanted to do my defense prior to then, but it just didn't work out that way. So I had to do it pretty much as soon as I came back from the cruise, which was already overwhelming. So I did pass my qualifying exams though, so yay me on that. But that just adds a little bit of fuel to the fire on why I've just been kind of a mess and how I'm slowly starting to pick up the pieces now. So then my qualifying exams start to happen. And then I get into my dissertation proposal, which is the first 3 chapters. So it's your intro, your lit review, and then also your methods. So then I get into that, and then I had some trouble with really picking a topic, but I just let God just take care of that. But all while going through that, I mean, I just been chronically busy, and it's very hard to dedicate time to writing when you're always on the go, you're always traveling, always on the fly, and that pretty much is what happened to me. I was pretty much just always busy, always running around, full schedule, taking 3-4 classes every semester, teaching, doing responsibilities, all these different things. So it just really overwhelmed me to where I got to a point where I was thinking to myself, is this PhD still worth my time? Because I was running my own business, I have a master's, I was working a great job, and I was just having all these thoughts where I was essentially bargaining to where I was thinking, is this PhD worth my time? Did I waste 3 years of my life at this school, packed up, moved, sacrificed so much to be here. Was this even worth my time? So these are thoughts that were just starting to loom throughout my head. So in addition to that, I was also dealing with a supervisor that was in my assistantship that was just giving me a very difficult time. Y'all, when I tell you this woman bullied me, micromanaged me to death, and literally just made my life a living hell, I mean, truly she did. I mean, dealing with her was truly the last straw of my mental health. And if I'm being completely transparent, y'all, I had to go up on my depression meds to deal with the stress of that plus my school stress, and it was just a lot. So as you can imagine, when you deal with trials that are this big and that are this heavy, it's very hard to be motivated to do things that you once loved, that you were once passionate about. And that's pretty much what happened to me. So that's why I stopped filming. That's why I stopped editing videos. That's why I pretty much stopped doing everything that I enjoyed, is because I was just in this dark place where I felt like I was just in quicksand and I'm just trying to slowly crawl myself out of that. And it was very, very difficult to do that. Especially when you just have all these stressors, but you also still have to keep going because you still have to keep going to class. You still have to keep writing because you still need to finish your degree. So accumulation of all those things is why I basically stopped filming. So in so many words, y'all, I was going through burnout, depression, anxiety, bullying, trauma, just all of these different emotions that just led to me not having a passion. I was questioning why I am in this degree. I was questioning, will things ever get better while I'm here? And I just completely lost passion for everything that I loved, and that's just not who I am. I'm a very passionate person. I operate off that. I pretty much operate off of how I feel about things, what is in my heart, and that's just the kind of person that I am. But when I was going through these different trials and these different tribulations, I just could not get myself to do anything. And even this past fall, this fall of 2024, I was even having a very difficult time because of just being burnt out. So even though that I'm in a new assistantship now, which I absolutely love, I'm very happy there, but I'm still healing from the trauma, from all the stuff I've been through for the past semester and also over the summer. So when you have all this trauma, you have all these things that you are dealing with, I mean, you don't want to do anything. All you can do is literally what you can do, and that's what I did. So despite the trials I've been through, as I stated, God has been good to me. So with that, I earned a fellowship. I've been getting lots of interviews for jobs. I am in a assistantship that I am so happy with, that I love. And most importantly, y'all, God has just been continuing to do amazing things in my life. So over the break, over holiday break, I actually went home, and then I also went on a cruise over Thanksgiving break. But over Christmas break, I went home and I just really rested. And I just decided to just intentionally take time off work and spend all of my free time, all of my headspace in Jesus and in Christ. Because I wanted to hear what God was saying. Because there are times in our lives where we think certain things, we may have like certain thoughts, certain behaviors. We have other people that have been influencing us, and where we think that's God speaking to us. But there are times too that where we are fooled to think that's God and that's really not Him speaking to us. So over the break, God has just been speaking to me so much, and I was able to hear Him clear as day. And I will also preface this and say that when God speaks to us, it's not like you hear a voice like, oh, do this, do that. Like, that's not how God works. It's more so you feel it in your body, your mind, your spirit. Your whole body just feels an urge and just feels a supernatural power over it. That's how you know God is speaking to you, just to clarify. But over my 2-week break, God was just God was just speaking to me and was just telling me it's time to get my passion back. It's time to let go of my own thoughts, my flesh, myself, and completely surrender myself to Him and trust Him and start filming again, start going hard on my business ideas, and to really just do it. I mean, God said it to me clear as day, and I remember the moment He told me. He just said, Deja, in 2025, I want you to trust me and just do it. Any idea you have, any business idea you have, any thought you have, any vision you have, go for it, go hard, and just do it, because I already paved the way for you. And y'all, when I tell you God, when He told me that, and I just felt a sense of peace come over me. And not only did I feel peace, but I felt my spirit just urge, and just, I felt like my passion just came back. It's like God filled my cup. I was an empty, dry cup, and now I feel so full, and I just feel ready to move forward, to do all He has asked me to do, to be all that He has called me to be. And y'all, I must say, it is such a beautiful thing, and I'm so excited to see what 2025 has for me, my life, my career, and also just my relationship with God. So with that being said, y'all, I will be working on my videos more, making more videos, more vlogs, more series, and seriously just putting passion into everything that I'm doing. Because during my hard season, during my depression, my dark times, I just completely forgot about all those things. And if I'm being honest, I forgot about God. Well, I don't want to say I forgot about Him, but I wasn't calling on Him the way I normally do. And I'm in a place, in a season in my life now where I've been calling on God for everything. Even if I think a negative thought, I'm like, God, please come take this thought from my mind. That I honestly lean and depend on Him for everything. So I will go ahead and close out this video by just saying, y'all, please make sure you are hearing God's voice, and please do not let depression, what other people think, what other people say, and just difficult times in your life to take you from God, because it happened to me, and that's why I wanted to share my story and just hopefully encourage someone to still go for your passion, even if you don't feel like it, even if you could do the bare minimum. At least work on something that you love and something that glorifies God. So I'm gonna close this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and please be on the lookout, because more videos are gonna be on the way. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.